But I want to leave you today with one more thing that I don't think has been rumored about. Ladies and gentlemen, two-time Academy Award winner, Mahershala Ali. It looks like you brought your own hat, Mahershala. You did? What is that? Thank you. Thank you.
Saturday morning.
We'll see. All right, let's go into the next one. Doctor Strange's mom. I mean, Doctor Strange, multiverse of madness. Y'all see what I did there, right? This is the first Disney horror movie. First of all, MCU, a horror movie. What you think?
Yeah, this one has the star beside it. You know, this one is like to me like one of the mecca of what's coming out. It's like, oh wow, this is gonna be quite entertaining, and with the whole scary horror feel into there. And it was kind of, even with Doctor Strange, it kind of had some scary moments, like what was it? What was it? Mamamoo? What was that thing called?
Dormammu, yeah.
Dormammu, yeah. So Dormammu, he was kind of scary, for something like young kids and things to see that coming out. But I want to see this one. I definitely think. I mean, the first Doctor Strange was really good. I think this one they're gonna take it up a notch. And I heard Scarlet Witch is gonna be in there on this one as well.
Yeah.
So, and I heard her show is supposed to tie directly into this movie, or whatever. Yeah, her show ties right in this movie. So yeah, they got this one. Those two are the ones that I'm so much. I guess I don't really know what to expect, but I'm very excited about.
Okay.
So I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I definitely see them taking it up a notch because I mean, we saw Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange was decent in Doctor Strange, but when he got to Infinity War, we're like, oh, bro, like you've been practicing. like he was so much better in Infinity War than he was in his own movie. So we know now what to expect from him. So we really want to see all the magical powers. We want to see 27 of him, floating up and throwing the chains of Sidorak. We don't
want him to be, trying to work to get that circle to come open on this next movie, because a lot of people, the little sparkles won't up the bar until the end of the movie. So.
And let's let him remember what his powers are. Like, yeah, you've got the circle, you can use it, okay? You can cut off people's arms with that, okay? Listen to Wong. So cool. All right. Here is the next one. The next one is I am Loki, and I am burdened with glorious purpose. Loki is one of my favorite characters in the MCU, and I hate the fact that they started making him a good guy. I hated that. Like, I always thought he was going to turn bad again. I think he makes a much better bad guy than he does as a good guy. He gets kind of sidelined to Thor when he's a better person. So now he's got his own show, and it seems like he's going to be up to his old tricks again, because it's not the Thor that died. I mean, the Loki that died in Infinity War. It's the Loki that came back in Endgame. So what do you think about this movie? So this TV show, spring of 2021.
Yeah, I agree with you. I did like him better in in the first Thor movie, and the first Avengers movie, to be in that villain, just that douche a little bit, like it's a little butthole type of guy. It's like, so I would like to see him in his own movie, just kind of doing his normal thing. So yeah, I'm eager to see how like his full range of emotions. I remember when he was like on Thor, like when Thor's like giving him that compassion speech, brother, I'm sorry. And he's like, man, shut up. He just smacks that mug off and kills him, like, no problem, like, whatsoever. Don't shed a tear. And then, like, the next movie, he's like, about to give his life for him. So I was like, what happened here? Like, when did y'all become cool again? Like, you just killed him yourself. Why do you care somebody else kills him? But now, we know Loki ain't sacrificing himself for Thor. So, yeah. They had rebooted that. Good job.
I'm very excited about it. Because I think his character has been, I always wanted him to have his own movie. So this is about as good as I would get. I think how it's going to showcase multiple different Lokis. I think because Loki has been different characters. It's not just the male Loki all the time. There has been a kid Loki. There's been a female Loki at one point, and I don't know what the fourth one will be. If you look at the logo, it's four distinct different letters, like they're completely
Okay.
different in style. And I think that's what that's going to mean. Is that some of the show it'll feature different Lokis. So be interesting to see. All right. And so what if that was a good show, or what if is the next show? It's a cartoon that'll be coming out from the MCU in summer of 2021. Sir, what do you think about What If?
I'm excited about What If only if the animation or the way it looks is intriguing. I can't stand the way they draw characters these days on cartoon shows with all the little boxy little arms and their little triangle bodies. Like make
Mm-hmm.
them look, I don't know, kind of like how the comic books look almost. Like have the
Mm-hmm.
accuracy with how they look on a comic book and not those little typical Disney Channel type cartoons. So I hope it doesn't look like that. I've always hated how they look. Even back when the Spider-Man and the X-Men came out, they at least tried to make them look like the comic books. They didn't try to like, hey, well, since we can't really give Wolverine his little things correctly on the show because it looks weird when he turns, we're just gonna make him boxy or just have him on a coat the whole time, and he doesn't wear his outfit. So I just hope they make it more accurate to the comics on the animation. But I'm excited. All the people are coming back to voice the characters, so I can't wait to see how that turns out. I'm definitely gonna binge that and watch it over and
Uh,
over again.
all of them except Robert Downey Jr. If y'all
Yeah,
want to see what if Iron Man did something different, sorry, I know they're not trying to fork over those that Downey money for a cartoon.
he's like I'm waiting for a call. Yeah, they said Captain America. He just got a call, so you know who's coming next, right? He's sitting there waiting. Nothing's happening. Nobody's calling him. What's going on? What's going on? Can it be a cartoon? Dang.
Well, Kevin's gonna be like, well, your character died in Endgame, and we just wanted to make sure we did justice to
Oh
that.
boy.
We also didn't want to pay $10 million for a cartoon. So anyway, for those who don't know, what if is basically Marvel's way of saying, what if a particular thing happened differently? What if, for example, they may be like Peggy Carter might become Captain America as opposed to Steve Rogers. I think that's one of the what ifs. Another one is Marvel Zombies, which is not technically a what if story, but it's an alternate reality where what if something happened where the superheroes became zombies. So it'll be very interesting. The what if comics were always very interesting. Like there was one like, well, what if the X-Men died? And in that one, like there was a whole new team of X-Men that formed, and it was just, I mean, they're always off the chain. They're really, really great to see. So, all right. So the next one we're going to talk about here is Hawkeye. That's another favorite of mine. I do like Hawkeye. He's definitely an underrated character. I don't understand why he gets treated so badly. I mean, the dude can literally kill you from a football field's distance away, shoot you in the eye with an explosive. And you not even know that it happened. Archers are treated like the best people in the world, and like every other thing that you see,
Mm-hmm. Robin
whatever
Hood,
reason.
Arrow. Said Robin Hood, Arrow.
Yeah.
Like just name a few.
Um, Lord of the Rings. Yeah, all of that. Archers are awesome, but anyway. So Hawkeye has his own show. So what do you think about that, sir?
Yeah, I'm definitely glad he got I'm glad he got a show and not a movie. Cause I'm glad that Black Widow got her movie, but to really show their set of skills, I would really like to have like 6 to 10 episodes of them just doing what they do, because they're like the badass people of our world, like regular
Mm-hmm.
humans. Like they're the top of the top of regular humans. And anytime we
Okay.
see like those type of people in movies, spies and you know um, you know military people, and they're taking people out, it's like always so intriguing to see them in movies. It's like, wow, that's exciting. But you know, when he gets beside Thor, you know, Thor can just, you know, pick up a car and fly and, you know, and make a bolt of lightning come. It's like, yeah, it really doesn't fit right there. So having his own movie, his own little universe, I think is gonna make him, you know, shoot up. Like, yeah, I really like Hawkeye. That Hawkeye show was nice.
Hawkeye's like that guy from Harlem Nights. You know, where they're shooting at Eddie Murphy with all the machine guns. You know. Yeah, I'm excited about. I'm excited to see this. I'm not that thrilled that the main part of the show will be him training somebody else to be Hawkeye, like training Kate Bishop. Like I want Hawkeye to get his just due, but I think they will. I hope they don't let us down. Like I really want to see what he can do. Like we haven't seen Hawkeye do anything really since the first Avengers movie. Like in the first Avengers movie, he was shooting around corners. Like he was the one that was responsible for, you know, damaging the whole helicarrier. I mean, that was amazing. You know, so you know, we haven't seen anything like that ever since then. He's just been making straight shots. You know, he made the shot to Loki's eye, and then had the arrow explode in his face. Like I want to see some of this stuff in his show. So hopefully we get some of that. I'll be happy. All right, sir. The last confirmed movie that we have, and we'll talk about some of the other ones, but the last confirmed movie is Thor, Love and Thunder. What do you think about this? November 2021.
Women Rule the World is what I'm going to call this movie. Because I know that's exactly what's about to happen on this movie. It's about to be woman everything, woman power, everywhere. So we're going to have woman Thor. We're going to have, you know, I got a queen of Asgard. I love the actresses and everything, but I know what's about to happen in Hollywood with this movie. So I'm still gonna be excited because I love Thor. I love, you know, especially the third one was really funny. I thought all the characters interacted well with each other. I just don't want them to do too much of the mush. Like, please don't bring in, like, if they're gonna bring in like maybe Thor 2 and merge it with Thor 3, so we don't have all the romance and all the, you know, Jane type of things, all of those type of things going in this fourth one. You know, I'll be happy. I want it to stay funny and light. I don't want to get too emotional because he's had too many emotional movies already. So 2 is too many. I don't want any more of those emotional movies with Thor because, you know, I mean, you just had his mama die, his daddy die, his brother die, his whole race die. I'm like, all right, let's just have a good movie with Thor doing Thor stuff, please. So I'll keep it with like the third one, light and fun, and, you know, easily able to rewatch, and I think it'll be great. But no, I can't really. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was saying, I don't really know how Natalie Portman's going to be as female Thor. I didn't really care for her that much in any of the Thors. Maybe she's gonna be really cool. If as long as they don't be like, here, she can have the whole movie, and the whole movie's just like, I still want it to be about our Thor, like the man Thor that's been on all the other movies, like Chris Hemsworth. I know they're calling it Thor, but it sounds like that he might be just passing the mantle off. It's going to be female Thor, and Thor's going to be like, all right, I'll see y'all later. I'm going to go chill Asgard with the Asgardians of the Galaxy and do something. So, play some Fortnite.
Okay. Oh, man, you know, I think he's about to have another loss because, you know, I mean, they're about to introduce the first LGBT character, which is the Valkyrie. It's Tessa Thompson playing the Valkyrie. And, you know, I think it's just kind of curious that you're bringing back your ex-girlfriend in the same movie as they are, you know, introducing the first LGBT character.
So, I think so is your theory that's gonna be the new love connection right there? It's like that's me.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be like, oh, what? I mean,
just introduce somebody new, please. Don't do that. Don't give him his retreads. You know,
not only that, but also, you know, Tessa Thompson is like one of his best friends. So I mean, it's like, not only did you lose your ex-girlfriend,
you lose, bro. Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like, well, at least I know she'll never find anyone like me. No, she found somebody just like you, just a black woman. I'm not that excited about it. I don't know. It feels kind of weird, but we'll see. number one thing I'm not excited about. I think female Thor is cool, but I'm not that excited about Natalie Portman playing her. I just thought her character was really weak in the other movies. I don't see her as being Thor. The only thing that gives me any confidence in her being Thor is, what was that crazy movie that we saw last year?
The one that had your girl in it.
Tessa Thompson was in that one too. See, you see, this thing has been going on for a while here.
I see it. I see it. I'm like, damn, Tesla. Damn, but okay, yeah.
What's the name of that crazy movie?
I don't know. I forgot what it's called.
The movie where the bears are going. Aah! No, the bears were yelling. Ah!
And Tesla turned into a tree, and we got alligator sharks and crap. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that was Annihilation. That's what it was.
There you go.
What's the name? Natalie Portman was the bomb. It wasn't a great movie, but I did like Natalie Portman's character. Like, she was strong and she was tough in that movie, and I think that if she plays it like that, she could do it. But it's just a complete change in how her character has been. But her character's going to have cancer, or at least I don't know if you knew that, but like female Thor has cancer, and the whole thing about it is every time she uses Mjolnir, it takes the cancer away. It takes the chemotherapy away. So when she turns back into Jane Foster again, she's sick all over again. So
that might just make her not want to be a superhero. Like, to me, I don't understand. Like, okay, just stop touching the damn hammer. Just get better first, then touch the hammer.
Hey, with great power comes great responsibility, sir. All right, let's close it out on this. Blade. Mahershala Ali is going to be Blade. What are your feelings on that, sir?
You got a lot of work to do. I like him as an actor. I thought he was pretty good in a lot of his movies. I ain't gonna lie, I haven't watched some of his Oscar movies. I don't think I watched any of the two that he actually won an Oscar for. But I've seen him I know he's in Alita, Battle Angel, so that kind of remind me how Blade looked with the leather and the glasses and stuff. So he definitely can do the part. He can look the part. And I'm sure he's going to be, bulking up, working out, and he's going to be able to fight by the time the movie, shoots in the next 2 years or so, whenever they do it. So I'm sure it's going to be a cool Blade. The first one, Wesley Snipes, is like, that's like, damn, I'm forgetting people names again. It's like Wolverine. No, that was Hugh Jackman. It's like the Hugh Jackman with Wolverine, like the person that you can't see recast. You finally see them recast. And you're like, kind of like, I don't know how it's gonna be. Hope it's really good, but it could not. It could be bad. So I hope he does the thing. As long as the story and everything is good, I know everybody's gonna probably love it. I see another black character, another main character, have his own movie, so that's pretty cool. Probably get to explore more of the horror side. Probably tie in maybe some Doctor Strange or some of the Spider-Man or maybe some of the other ones that I know Morbius. He's with Spider-Man's villain, so he could probably tie in with that one. But yeah, he has a lot of cool team-ups, and I think it'll be cool to have the little monster world kind of going on as well with everything else. So what about you?
Right. Yeah, I'm like you. I'm excited to see another black character. Again, I was so tired of the token stuff. Like, I'm glad we got Black Panther, but I don't want them to see like, oh, well, you got Black Panther. There's your reparations right there. Like, there's more than one of us in any random group. It's okay. Like, we can have Black Panther and have Blade. It's all right. I think Mahershala Ali will do a decent job. I think we'll get a very different type of Blade. I think you'll see a lot more of his emotions as opposed to killing the vampire they're going. But I do want Wesley Snipes to have a role in this movie. I was looking at Wesley Snipes' response, and he was giving props to Mahershala Ali, but one part really caught my attention. He says, "This comes as a surprise." Like, buried in the middle of that message that he sent, that caught my attention. I'm like, oh no, like they didn't. So is he not going to be in this movie? Because he should be recognized because Blade is unique among every other comic book movie. There's no other movie like it because all of the other movies are based off the comic book characters. The movie Blade has almost nothing to do with the original comic book character. I mean, it's a black guy that kills vampires. That's it. Other than that, everything that we know about Blade comes from Wesley Snipes' portrayal of Blade. We want to see Blade because of the movies, not because Blade is so awesome in the comic books. So, and Mahershala Ali's character is going to be based to some extent off of Wesley Snipes' portrayal of Blade as much as it is off of the original Blade. If they try to go a completely different route with the character that's maybe more in line with the comic books, people might not necessarily respond to it as much because the original source material for most people is Wesley Snipes. So I hope they at least put him in the movie. I would love to see him as either a mentor or I would love to see him as the villain. One way or the other, as a way of going to the next stage. But I think it'll be good. All right. Anything else that we need to talk about, sir? Of course, we know Black Panther 2 is coming out, Captain Marvel 2, but we don't have any details on those things other than we're excited about them. I'm much more excited about Black Panther 2 than any of these other movies. I know that.
Heck yeah. That's why I went ahead and wore them. I'm like, it ain't coming in the next phase. Like, I'm glad it got a new phase, but this is what we waiting on. Like, we know this next one's gonna be even better. Like, we need more Wakanda. Like, all right, just go bring new people in, but don't forget, this is where the money is right here. This dude and his people is what's going to change the MCU. Well, Doctor Strange is pretty nice too. I do like Doctor Strange. So
right,
multiverse.
Okay. So this will be exciting. So again, if you like what we did, please make sure to give us a like, leave a comment on Facebook and on YouTube or wherever else that you see us. We'll be talking about that. And as usual, you've got to subscribe to the pod. This is Color Commentary where we give you views from a different side. Peace.
Saturday morning.